And this is kind of a game, too, that we expected going in. We talked about the star players for both sides, Chris Cataldo-Smith and Alex Epifani. Those were the two players that we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, that the Bombers now have it into the penalty box. That ball is deflected off the Tigers, goes out behind the goal, and it will be a corner kick for the Bombers.
Bombers had 4 corner kicks in the first half, unsuccessful on all of them. As for the Tigers, they had 2, successful on the first, not on the second. But a huge opportunity. Here we go.
Heft will launch it in front of the goal. Rattles around, and ball still getting around, and it goes into the back of the net. It's a goal for the Bombers. 2 minutes, 30 seconds into this second half, and the Bombers have the lead. Their first lead of the game. It's now 2-1.
All you got to do is give yourself opportunity, and a beautiful cross into the box, into a sea of defenders and a sea of offenders. But the Bombers come through. That's almost 50-50 when it's an opportunity like that, and the Bombers come out on top and regain the lead. Huge.
And, Ethan, that was a goal that was scored by Allison Heft. That's what they'll give the goal to. Remember, she was the one that actually hit the corner kick, so she not only hit it, but she also scored on it. I mean, that ball was out in front of the goal for a while. There were a bunch of bodies from both sides, and somehow it goes by Allison Salz and goes to the back of the net.
Just getting set to go here at Ben Light Gymnasium. The players are out on the court. Ithaca will serve on this senior day. Bombers against the Red Dragons, and we are underway. Quentin Pelzel with you as the Red Dragons get it over the net. Set by Jordan Lynn Hayashi, the libero, and here's the spike on the far end of the court. Over the net, Jalen Hirschberger with her first kill, the first point for the Bombers, and it's 1-0 in favor of Ithaca over the Red Dragons. 2 seniors getting it done here on senior day, Hirschberger and Hayashi. Hayashi from Hawaii, Hirschberger from Colorado Springs. And the Bombers again with a point as Casey Biggers can dink it over the net. 2-0 advantage for the Bombers to start. The Red Dragons are an up-and-coming program, 4-17 on the year. They're rebuilding, and as for the Bombers, they've got playoff aspirations as the Red Dragons get over the net, and Hayashi can't dive to get to it, so that'll be a point for the Red Dragons. It's now 2-1 as we have some substitutions on the court from both sides. Faith Sabatier coming in, Ellie Gaskill as well. And as for Oneonta, Ashley Mazzella coming in. So 2-1 here in the first set as the Bombers get that point. Wow, 3-1 is the score as Allison Lipton with the spike on the near side over the net, cross court onto the Red Dragons side. And that was a missile from Lipton. Nice assist by Laura Severance as Fabrizio couldn't hold on to it, and now back come the Red Dragons. They get the point, and that is Ashanti Davis getting it through the block, and it's 3-2. More subs for Oneonta as the serve is away, and the Bombers trying to get it back over the net. They do. There is 2 taps and a shot over. Nice rally by both sides. Here's Hirschberger, and that cannot be contained. 10-6 is the score as Sabatier with the spike on the far side. It gets down. 11-6 is the score. And that was a nice assist from Peyton Miller, who set it up beautifully. The outside hitter, Sabatier, doing the damage early on in this game. Sabatier, the first year, stands at 5'9" from Texas. Bombers coaching staff certainly very happy with the way that she has progressed throughout the year, and certainly happy about the prospects of her being here for the next 3 years, as that one goes to the Red Dragons 11-7. Shanti Davis picking up the kill. Sophia Gerasi with the assist. More substitutions for Oneonta as that serve is not able to get down. It's a service error to Kayla Rende. So 12-7 is the score here in the first set. First to 3. They'll play 5 if it gets to that point. Substitution for the Bombers, tried to get on, but the referee on the near side said, no, you have to wait till the next stoppage of play. So it's 12-7, and they're going to have to wait as the serve is away from the Bombers. Red Dragons getting over the net. Nice touch as Hayashi keeps it alive. And on the far side again, it is Jalen Hirschberger. We saw her at the beginning of the match. And then we saw Sabatier on the far side, the outside hitter position, but Hirschberger getting it done there. Timeout called.
Just about 4 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. No score. As both of these teams just struggling to maintain possession. A lot of whistles and a lot of balls going out of bounds, resulting in the other team's ball.
We spoke about a delay. This game was slated for a 4 o'clock start. Both teams warmed up, ready to go by 3:55, and all of a sudden, both teams were sent back to their respective locker rooms because the referees weren't here. So it's got to be a little bit weird of a start, too. You warmed up, then you had to cool back down, and you had to ramp it back up 30 minutes later.
Shot is wide of the goal. That was the first shot, not on goal. But that shot goes wide, out of bounds, and it will be New Paltz ball.
Looked like Morgan Woolley, their leading scorer for the Hawks, 9 goals this season, started all games. And not a bad shot, just missed wide right.
Yeah, she's had 41 shots total to this point. She's played 60 minutes 4 times. As New Paltz has it. Still on Ithaca's side. Now goes back to midfield. That's Jessica Asensio. We're going to be saying her name a lot. Started this game. She's played and started in 9 games. She's a 2-time first-team All-SUNYAC. One of the best players on this Hawks team. Ball's on the far side, trying to get it into Ithaca's quarter of the field, which they do. Whistle, and it's a play on as the Hawks still have it.
Looks like we might be getting the Hawks have a free opportunity here for a free hit, and it's going to be right outside of the circle and in front of the 23-meter line. So
on the short corner.
Yeah, it's a short corner.
And a really good scoring opportunity early on in this one for the Hawks. Taking it will be Julia Cummings. She puts it to the top of the key. That's Asensio with a shot on goal, and it's in. Deflected in. And the Hawks first on the board. Just past 5 minutes here in this first quarter, and it's 1-0 Hawks.
Just getting started here at Frank Bailey Field. Quentin Pelzel with you, bringing you this Liberty League matchup between the Ithaca Bombers and the Union Dutch Women. We've got a good one on tap today as the Bombers looking to preserve their perfect 2-0 record in the Liberty League. And as for the Dutch Women, they're looking to defend their home turf and get a huge early season win against these Bombers. Lindsay Gerardo in the center wins the draw to start the game, and now the Dutch Women will be on offense to start. Some players to watch out for both sides. First for the Bombers, Jackie Halleck, coming off of a huge game against Rochester 4 days ago. Halleck had 4 goals. Bailey Herr as well had 4 goals. Allison Rice had 5. Combined 13 goals in that win against Rochester. 29-20 to go here in the first half, just getting started. That is Rosenberger. Drives in, now hands it off to Ramsey Wall. She penetrates and she scores. Just under the stick of Mackenzie Shade, who's in goal for the Bombers, getting another start. And Walsh scores her 4th goal of the season. Give the assist to Hannah Rosenberger. And the Dutch women have thrown the first punch in this Liberty League matchup. It is 1-0.
Dutch women's goal.
The head coach of the Union Dutch Women, Abigail Jackson, got to be ecstatic with the way that her team has come out and have scored first against the 19th ranked team in the country in the Ithaca College Bombers. Union coming off a 10-6 win versus SUNY Oneonta in their last game. So both teams red hot coming into this matchup, and we see at least the Dutch women in their explosive offense getting on the board first, 1-0. And there's a turnover. Turnover by Bailey Herr. Just mentioned that she's coming off of a fantastic game against Rochester, but she turns it over there, and it's picked up by Bree Stout. So she'll bring it over for the Dutch women, and now that's another turnover. Anna Rosenberger, who registered the assist just over a minute ago. Molly Nodiff now bringing it down the near side and deep into Union territory. So now it'll be the Bombers. They'll set up their offense. Rosenberg throwing it cross field. That's Jackie Halleck. She drives in, and she shoots. That is wide of the goal, but it'll be called a free position attempt. So foul called on the play, and Jackie Halleck will get a prime scoring opportunity. And we'll see what she can do with it. Ellie Taney in goal for the Dutch women, her first real test of this matchup. 27:55 to go, 1-0 Dutch women, and now it's 1-1 as Jackie Halleck puts it in the bottom left corner of the goal, right into the net, and it's 1-1. Jackie Halleck picking up her 15th goal of the season. And just like that, it is now 1-1. So the Bombers down 1-0, didn't shy away, went right back to their offensive game. And Jackie Halleck doing what she does best, putting it into the back of the goal. Be Ramsey Walsh and Jackie Halleck now in the middle. First we saw Lindsay Gerardo with the draw attempt, and Walsh does win it. So here she comes, and the Dutch women will be on offense to start. 27:36 to go here in the first half. 1-1 is the score, despite the scorebook at the top saying 1-0. Jackie Halleck just scored 30 seconds ago. Dutch women trying to get some offense. And here's the shot right in front, and Shade with the save. Nice job there by the Bombers. Will be Bomber ball, as a foul was called actually in the middle. So it will be the Bombers. Now down the near side. That'll be Molly Nodiff yet again, taking it deep into Dutch women territory. Right behind the goal, Ellie Taney with her stick held high. Here are the Bombers moving in for the attack. And here is Rice. Here's Rice. She shoots and scores! 2-1 is the score, as Elizabeth Rice picking up right where she left off last game. Rice had 5 goals against Rochester 4 days ago, and not even 4 minutes into this game, she's got another goal. 2-1, Bombers lead.